Hello, and welcome back to the Skills for You Employability Programme. You should have already completed Session 1, Communication. In this session, you will learn about teamwork. The aims of the session are to understand what teamwork is and how to be a good team player yourself, to recognise why teamwork is important in the workplace, and look at a job where teamwork is used in this session's job highlight. As we go through life, we are encouraged to work with others in a team. But what is teamwork? Put simply, teamwork is working with others to achieve a common goal. This could be playing together in a football match, building a house, or a project you have been asked to work on in school. Some elements that make teamwork successful are commitment towards a common goal, supportive team members, communication, which you learnt about in the last session, and good leadership. Commitment to a goal is one of the most important elements of teamwork. For a team to work successfully, team members should all understand what they are expected to do, the standards to which they are expected to work, the deadlines they are expected to meet, and how their work impacts the rest of the team. Before beginning, team members should all agree what the end goal is and have input into the plans. This way, every member is committed and enthusiastic. Teamwork is all about working well and supporting one another. Whilst you might be able to choose who your team is in school or other situations, once you start work, it is up to the employer to choose who will work together, trusting that you will all work well as a team. A study in the workplace found that employees value work friendships, with the top benefit being that they help with their workload, followed by making them laugh, making work more fun, and supporting them through difficult times. Although we can't choose who we work with all the time, we can always be supportive. Take a look at some of the techniques on the slide that will help you to be a supportive team member. Teams that communicate well complete projects more efficiently and accurately than others. Communication is essential to understand what the team roles are so that work is allocated fairly and not duplicated. It also allows us to build relationships with our teammates. Working in a team can be really fun and rewarding, and communication is key to this. Think about what types of communication you might use when working in a team. All successful teams have clear direction and leadership. At some point, you might be asked to be a team leader yourself, and some people are more comfortable in this role than others. Being a leader doesn't mean being bossy, and the best leaders will work with the team to drive them forward, rather than telling them what to do and taking a back seat. Have a look at the slide and see some qualities that a strong team leader should have. So why do we need to work in a team? It may seem obvious, but one person can't do everything on their own. And even if they could, we usually achieve quicker results when working with others. Other people bring different strengths and perspectives, and we can feel more creative when working in a team. A teamwork environment also creates friendships and enthusiasm, so it can make working towards a goal much more fun. Can you think of a time when you have needed to work in a team? Was teamwork important for the success of the project? So why is teamwork important in the workplace? Lots of employers say that teamwork is one of the fundamental skills they are looking for in a potential employee. If you can practice and refine your teamwork skills now, you are increasing your chances of employability in the future. At interview, you will be asked to give examples of times you have worked well in a team. So if you experience working in a team now, you will have plenty of examples to refer to at interview. Employers say they want their employees to motivate, help and support their colleagues. They want them to clearly explain their ideas and be flexible when needed. Think about how you might start to develop these skills yourself next time you are working in a team. Take a look at the picture on the right-hand side to see how a team might be structured in the workplace. This example is of a well-known coffee shop. There is a store manager at the top who will ensure that the vision and goal is understood by the rest of the team. There are also several leaders in this team structure, an assistant store manager and several shift leaders. It is their job to cascade information from the store manager down to the rest of the team. These are the baristas, the ones that make and serve the coffee. Although there are several layers of management, the goal is shared by the whole team, and they are working together to ensure that this is met. You might find similar structures in lots of workplaces, and different levels of management and responsibility provides an opportunity to develop and work your way up. Showing excellent teamwork skills, whatever role you're in, will help you to do this. So we can all agree that it's a good idea to work well in a team, but it's not always that simple, and some of us might have experienced difficulties when working with others. Some barriers to teamwork include a lack of communication or even bad communication. We should always speak calmly and clearly when working with others and avoid confrontation, even if we do not always agree. Focusing on yourself and not the goal of the team. Whilst it is important to work to the best of your own ability, you need to ensure it is in the interest of the team as a whole. A lack of leadership or bad leadership. Team leaders should provide clarity and direction to the rest of the team, whilst ensuring everyone feels included and understood. A bad leader will not listen to their team and be bossy. And finally, a lack of flexibility. You must be open-minded to new ideas and ways of working, even if they might seem alien to you at first. Can you think of a time when you have struggled to work well in a team? What was the reason for this? Here are our top tips for being a good team player. Always have the interest of the team at heart. Ask yourself, will this benefit the rest of the team or just myself? Focus on your strengths. If you don't think you can do something as well as someone else, then say so. Equally, if you feel you would do well in a certain role, then put yourself forward for it. Don't assume that you can slack off from work and expect it to go unnoticed. It's important to do your fair share. This way, everyone will feel respected and trusted. And finally, keep a positive attitude and encourage others to do the same. It can be rewarding and enjoyable working as part of a team, so make the most of it. This session's job highlight is a paramedic. Think about why teamwork is important for the role of a paramedic and who paramedics need to work with. Paramedics are often the first person on the scene at a medical emergency and are dispatched to patients as a response to 999 and 111 calls. Paramedics need to act quickly, and for life-threatening emergencies, the average time for an ambulance to arrive in the UK is just 8 minutes. Paramedics usually work in teams of 2, but also work with other medical professionals such as call handlers and A&E doctors to ensure a patient receives the best care. The average salary for an experienced paramedic is over £40,000, and many paramedics say that they find the job extremely rewarding, as they are having a direct impact on the lives of others. There are several routes into becoming a paramedic and all require GCSEs. Whether you are interested in becoming a paramedic or not, it is important for you to research now what grades and subjects you need to progress on to your chosen career. Most paramedic courses require level 3 qualifications such as A-levels or BTECs, and you can choose to go to university or an employment-based route to gain your qualification after this. Either way, a paramedic course is extremely practical, as you need to develop hands-on skills that you will use in the job. Entry requirements often include work experience, something it is important for you to gain alongside school and college or sixth form. Here are some useful links for you to learn more about teamwork and the role of a paramedic. Now it's time to put what you have learned into practice and complete the tasks on your worksheet. Thanks for listening. Your next session is organisation.